got you each got your card, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
We're recording?
Yes, we're recording. We're live.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Schmidt. Do you know how our school district stands as a whole on the proposed gun law?
We're referencing Senate Bill 59.
Yeah.
The past one. Most of the schools were not in favor of this. Right. I mean, I talked to the superintendents. You know, currently you can carry when you pick up and drop off students. So if you have a firearm on school grounds for picking up or drop off. So again, there's a lot of gray areas. But I would tend to say they were more opposed than in favor.
All right.
But that wouldn't be without certain caveats and such.
Yeah. How do you stand on the proposed?
I voted for it. As I said, we made the trade-off of open carry versus concealed, and then increased the training requirements in order to do so. So I thought that was a good trade-off.
All right. What do you think would happen if guns were allowed to be carried by concealed weapons for holders in schools?
I think it would be probably an improvement because right now you can open carry in the school. So those people that don't have, you can open carry by right in the state, meaning you don't have to have any training in order to open carry, but in order to carry concealed, CPL, concealed pistol license, you have to go through extensive training. Plus, we were to up that training. Michigan has some of the best laws as far as training for someone to carry a firearm concealed. So in essence, you'd be having well-trained people carrying, whereas concealed. Whereas right now you can have anybody carrying open, meaning as long as it's in a holster and exposed, and that's legal.
Okay.
So in your opinion, if Michigan were to adopt the laws about concealed weapons, would other states follow suit?
Other states already allow this.
Right.
You know, there's a wide variety what is legal and what is not legal as far as concealed weapons or firearms in general. The Supreme Court has struck down many laws. Many new laws were enacted following the tragedy in Newtown, and many of those laws are currently being challenged in the respective state courts and such.
Right. Is there a safer alternative to allowing concealed weapons to be carried in schools?
And for who?
For the students or the people in the schools?
Well, students are not allowed. I believe you have to be 21 or older for a concealed pistol, so students wouldn't be allowed to carry. We do allow that if you have a concealed pistol permit, CPL license, you are allowed to carry a taser instead, too, which is a less deadly form, but equally. All of our police officers, sheriff's deputies, and city police carry a taser. So it's when that continuum of force, the escalation of, sir, please calm down, to touching, to twisting, to there's one more thing before deadly force is used. So I can taser you, get the same effect of calming you down without having to draw a weapon.
Okay.
So concealed pistol license holders, CPL holders are allowed to carry tasers.
Right. If our school was put on lockdown due to an intruder, would you feel it would be safer for the faculty and students if the school staff were allowed to carry concealed weapons?
That really depends. If a district is in that tough a shape, where there's crime, there's obviously armed security in Detroit schools and many other places. Some people say that it would help. Some people say that it wouldn't. The question is, how quickly would you be able to subdue someone like that? The unfortunate part is that if somebody really wants to do harm, they can. And what people forget is the greatest school tragedy, most lives ever taken, was actually in the 30s down in Bath, Michigan, alongside of Lansing. That blew up the school. It wasn't firearms, it was
like
somebody
bombs.
a bomb and blowing up the school. That's the unfortunate part. And the caliber of weapons, and I've talked to a number of experts, including former military, the kind of weapons, these supposed assault, which aren't really automatic or semi-automatic. Automatic weapons aren't allowed unless you have a certain federal firearms license. You can't have automatic weapons. They might look like it, but they're not.
Okay.
Those type of weapons, you know, a good shotgun, pump action with 5 shells in it. Unfortunately, you could do, you know, again, that's not to advocate.
So there's pretty much like nothing you can do to stop it, basically.
Think about the hijackers on September 11th, and I'm not trying to divert. I mean, my biggest thing, I've always been a strong supporter of mental health issues, funding more that way, of course, training. Those people that committed those atrocities, those crimes, aren't licensed firearms people.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that they're all mentally ill either. That's not to say that because you have a mental illness, you have a bent to go out and kill people. That's not fair either, because you know, mental illness takes various forms. But it wasn't a licensed concealed pistol holder that went into it. It was someone who shot his own mother, took her legal firearms, and then went on that rampage.
All right. What would be the plan for our school if it was put on lockdown and Intruder was able to gain access to students and faculty?
That you'd have to talk to the superintendent Cousins and the staff.
Okay.
All right. In your opinion, do you think this issue will ever be solved? Do you think it's an ongoing issue that's going to...
It's an ongoing issue. It is, unfortunately, as long as there are people out there who want to harm people, as I said with the September 11th attacks, they used box cutters and drove the planes into the ground. Whereas prior to that, anytime there was a hijacking, it was usually because of political asylum or they wanted to make a statement for money. Nobody suspected that a hijacker was going to take a plane into a building. They always thought it was different. And so it's quite unfortunate. But again, that's why with the mental health courts, a variety of things that I've been a strong proponent of, both as a county commissioner and as a legislator, that's going to make the difference.
Okay.
Do you yourself own a gun?
Yes, I own a number of shotguns. But I don't own a pistol and I don't have a CPL. Thinking about going through the course, because part of it is when I legislate you guys, drivers, young drivers, I was 116, change those laws, I know how they impact me. Okay. I have no desire to own a pistol, but I'm planning to go through the concealed pistol license course just to see what it is.
And what can we as students do to voice our opinion on this issue?
Do what you are right now, becoming more informed on it. I think one of the things is obviously supporting mental health issues, especially when you see classmates. You know, I was in high school at one time too, a long time ago. But you know, if you see someone struggling, help them out. I mean, I think some of the things that we've done with bullying are going to make a difference, but there's always, unfortunately, going to be that person who feels as a loner, certain issues.
Just help them out, just be nice.
It's unfortunate, but I mean, you know, we talk about going to postal and the postal workers. We've had those things happen. It's very sad and tragic. I think a lot of it's publicized more, too. Fortunately, we had people that used to climb up in bell towers back in the 60s and shit. So, you ever hear that song by the Boomtown Rats? I Hate Mondays?
Yeah.
Look it up.
All right.
It's about a student who decided, got her dad's hunting rifle and started picking off elementary school students. And that was, I think, back in the 70s. And so Bob Geldof, Boomtown Rats, it's a song from the 80s. It talks about that song.
All right.
Probably add it to our
I don't like Mondays. What?
Probably add it to our presentation.
Yeah, check it out. Well, here, hold on.